Shalom, all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash, Brakatam, Shalom. So I have a few scriptures here pretty much regarding, nuclear destruction. Because, that is how this world that we currently live in, is going to be taken out, and this world's pretty much on its last legs, this system, the age of the so-called white man, Esau, is at its last leg. It's on its last legs, and we know we're close to the MOTB, the prophecies, the MOTB, the World War III, and the nuclear destruction. We're close to that. Because you can feel it in the land, man. It's like a great depression going on in the land, man. So this is Joel 2:1. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, it is nigh at hand." Yeah, the day of the Lord cometh is nigh at hand, meaning it's fast approaching. The day of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is close. Which is the end of what? The end of this age, the end of the so-called white man's world, pretty much. The day of the Lord is near, and we blowing the trumpet in Zion because we're proclaiming his word. We're teaching this word, out in the highways and byways. We're screaming Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's word to our people. All right, we're telling Zion. Zion is the monument of the Lord, which is who? The Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American peoples. We're telling them, look, repent because the Lord's coming, and we know it's close. And when the Lord brings that destruction, it's gonna he's just gonna open up on this world, man. It's gonna be devastating. So I'll read that again. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand." It's close. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Yeah, so this day that's coming, the day of the Lord is, there's going to be nothing like it, man. The second coming of Yahweh Shai, there's going to be nothing like it. All right? It's like the scriptures just said, it's a day of darkness and a day of gloominess. And when you go into that, in the NLT, it tells you, oh no, I'm thinking of, so lucky in the NLT, I'm thinking of the one when it says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord." Because it tells you in that one, it says, in the NLT, the one when it says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord," in the NLT, it says, you have no idea what you're looking for, basically. But, we're telling you, man, a day of darkness and of gloominess. The Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring destruction, man. He's going to deliver the elect and bring total destruction to this place. All right? So it says, "A day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations." So what's coming has never been done before. The destruction Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is about to bring has never been seen before. It's never happened before. All right? That's why it says, shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them. And this is what I want to get some scriptures on the nuclear missiles. So it says, "A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. And the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them." That's talking about the nuclear missiles. Nothing's going to escape them. When they land, when they hit, they're going to sweep away and melt everything in their sight. That's in Peter's. "The element shall melt with fervent heat." That's these nuclear missiles. That's how this second death is coming. The second death of this society is going to be via the nuclear missiles. All right. So it says the appearance of it says, "A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them." Nothing's going to escape these nuclear missiles, man. In this the second death, just like nothing escaped when the Lord flooded the earth the first time, the first death, nothing escaped except who was deemed to be delivered. Noah and 8 souls, his family. This time the elect, the Akim that believe, and their families that the Lord deems to deliver, that's who's going to be delivered. That's it. Everyone else is going to be burned up in this fire, man. All right. So it says, the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen shall they run. That's the nuclear. That's the nuclear missiles. The appearance is as horses, and as horses as they run. Because when you see like a horses and they're gathered together and running, they make it's a loud noise that they make. You know, together as they're running their feet as they're running, the horses, right? So that's why the prophets was describing what they were seeing. So Joel said the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Yeah, so they're gonna be in that formation, roaring, like the noise of a chariots. You know, like for example, you can use it in modern terms. If you used to see like 100 Ferraris gathered together, the amount of noise they'd make on the streets is gonna be crazy just by their engine power. So it's the same with the missiles. Together, they're gonna be roaring. They're gonna be like the noise of a chariot. All right, that's the nuclear missiles. Like the noise of a chariot on the top of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. Because people are going to be messed up. When the day of the Lord comes, man, and when the missiles are shot off, it's going to be known to the world. It's going to be public. It's going to be televised. When they're shot off, and then, you know, when the nuclear missiles are shot from one end of the earth to the other, it doesn't take long for them to hit lands. It's very quick. So what are you going to do? You can't escape. You can't get plane tickets to escape. You can't escape it. So the people their faces are going to gather blackness, mean they're going to be in shock. It says, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the walls like men of war, and they shall march everyone in his way, and they shall not break their rank. That's talking about the missiles. So the missiles, they're gonna be in a formation where they're gonna pretty much go where they're supposed to go. They're gonna hit where they're supposed to hit. A missile is gonna hit LA. They're gonna hit all of America. It's gonna be precise. Even the missiles that go to different other parts of the world, it's gonna hit Sydney, Australia, Perth, Australia, wherever it is. They're gonna be in array, and they're gonna hit their where they're meant to hit. Okay, so it says, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone on his way, and they shall not break their rank. Neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk everyone in his path. Yeah, they're going to be they're not going to be intertwining on each other. They're going to be they're going to be all in order, basically. Neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Yes, because it's going to be devastating when they hit, basically. The earth, it says they shall run to it. It says the earth shall quake before them. That links up with Isaiah. The earth shall rule to and fro like a drunkard. Because when they hit, man, when the nuclear missiles hit America and various parts of the earth, different lands on the earth, right? The earth's gonna shake. It's gonna destroy everything. The earth's gonna shake to and fro, man. So I wanted to read this here because I just wanted to get some scriptures on some nuclear missiles. So this is because that's going to be the second death. This is what's coming to this earth, man. All right. And, you know, you can feel that this place is almost done, man. You can feel it. All right. We know we're waiting for a few more prophecies like the MOTB, you know, the World War III. But we know the end is near, man. The end is near. All right. The end of this place is near. And it's going to be the judgment of the wicked, the judgment of the so-called white man's society, the judgment of 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the judgments of the heathens. So America is going to be a memorial, man. So this is Deuteronomy, which America's Mystery Babylon, right? So this is Deuteronomy 32 and 41. If I whet my glittering sword and mine hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. I will make mine, and who, the glittering swords of the Lord is what? His nuclear missiles. You see? And it says, and mine hand take hold on judgment. Yeah, because that's going to be the judgments. That judgment of the Lord is the nuclear missiles. The ultimate judgment is the destruction of this current society, which is going to be by the nuclear missiles, which the Lord refers to them also as his glittering swords, because he put the spirit on Esau to create these things, to destroy each other for his pleasure. So it says, and mine hand shall take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies, and I'll reward them that hate me. And who hates Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai? Who hates the Lord? Pretty much everyone in this society. The main person is Esau, the so-called white man. But 2/3 of our own people hate the Lord. They don't want to repent to him. You know, 2/3 of Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they shun the word of the Lord. So lucky. Bear with me a second. Yeah, so this is Psalms 116 and 15. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. All right. Yeah, so, you know, the Lord, you know, the saints, which are the believers, we're precious unto the Lord, man. Unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Lord willing, you know, I'm part of that number also. The believers that believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai are precious unto him, man. So it says here, rejoice, all you nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants. Yeah, and the Lord, when he nukes this place and returns to deliver us, you know, it's going to be a revenge, a vengeance unto what they've done unto us, man. The slavery, the oppression that Esau's put upon us, the oppression they still put upon us to this day, to Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and especially us that are woken up to this world, man. You know, we're more in tune with the hell that we're dealing with. You know, more than the rest of our people. So Lord willing, if we continue on and hold on to the faith, you know, the Lord looks at us as like precious, man, the hopeful elect. So he's going to avenge us. He said, I will avenge the blood of his servants, and I will render vengeance to his adversaries, and will be merciful unto his land and to his people. All right. So the nuclear missiles is going to be a act of revenge that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to bring upon this world, man. All right, for what's been done, for all the evils that's been done. Okay, so this is Jeremiah 50 and 11, going into Babylon. Because you were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls. Yeah, the destroyers of the Lord's heritage is who? Esau, but beginning with America. America has destroyed so-called Negro, Latino, Native American people to the point where we lost who we were for a period of time because of the severe oppression that America put upon our people. So this is the judgment the Lord's going to bring upon it, man. O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer, as the grass, as at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited. It shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Yeah, that's talking about America. Pretty much everyone that sees, when it's destroyed, you know, the whole world is going to witness the destruction of America. All right? Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited. And this is all going to happen because why? Because America has played a massive part in the destruction of the Lord's heritage, which is who? The Israelites. You know, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, all the tribes, the 12 tribes. America, which is Babylon, has destroyed the Lord's heritage. So this is the judgment upon it. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. And how can America be made desolate? It's going to be made desolate by the nuclear missile. How can a whole landmass be made desolate? By nuclear missiles. The glittering swords. I've created the smith that created the waster to destroy. That's the chariots, the Lord's, the nuclear missiles that the Lord's made, these devils make to destroy each other, man. All right. Shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrow, which is the nuclear missiles. They're referred to also as arrows. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. Yeah, so, and everyone going against Babylon, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. The scriptures tell you everyone is going to turn against America, and that's happening now. Everyone's sick of America. Even other so-called white people in the world are sick of America. Russia, European countries are sick of America. So everyone's going to turn on America, man. All the powers of the planet, they're going to turn on America and destroy it. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrow, for she have sinned against the Lord. And America has gravely sinned against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. One, by enslaving the apple of the apple of the Lord's eye, which is the Israelites, all right, and then also blaspheming the scriptures. All the evil that America's put out on the planet. It's going to be made an example of how not to, like we always go into it, how not to live, how not to be, man. So I just wanted to read a few scriptures on destruction and nuclear missiles, and that's going to be the second death is the nuclear missiles, So, with that, I'm just going to say all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom, shalom.